Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good time. It's Thursday. It's Wednesday, excuse me. Wednesday the 19th. So it's a great time. There's a lot of good things happening, really. I'm gonna do this just short and brief because uh, everything that we've said and that we've agreed to in the way that things are going to evolve with the future, it's valid, it's accurate. Other than being correct and at least a step in the right direction to um, more perfect, always striving for a more perfect kind of, let's say, union, right? But there's people that consider themselves to be warlocks and witches. So they can have access to the gatekeeper. When you have access to the gatekeeper, you're practically talking to the other side. There's a part that's dark compared to the light, right? If you want to divide the screen in half and think of one side that's white, the other's black, it's just like that on the other side. Um, so the way they see the gatekeeper is a door to this side, right? So when I'm in a trance or when I'm in a state, right, a state, uh, then the body can relax and just let someone else come in and take over and have a conversation. So most times I hear people say, "You think you're talking to me, but you're not talking to me." That side is very, very dangerous. You have to be careful what you do and what you say and what you agree to when you go to the other side. So there's no broken promise. There's no broken promise. There's people that have access. And they're the ones that want to pay the price to talk to a demon on the other side. So it's when someone comes back and points a finger at me that I said something, I said this, it probably wasn't me. It's probably someone else. It's not me. So if you want to point the finger at me and say, well, I said this or I did that, right? Then you have to accept that you're on your own when you're on the other side. There isn't going to be a solution to a problem where the person that gives you access has no control over the conversations you're having at all. Some things I can tell here and there, but never in full what happens on that side of the veil, if you want to call it. And when you're you're talking to unalive spirits that never really even had a body. There's just in this, you have to start watching movies like Constantine. You have to start watching Dracula and all this sort of like stuff like that. If you like anime, you can watch like Death Note, and you'll get an idea that these places where there's people that are not spirits that aren't real are there. So to point the finger and say I had something to do with that in any shape or form doesn't qualify you to admit that you've been going to the other side on your own, okay? And putting up a sacrifice to have a conversation with something that I wouldn't recommend. But I'm just the gatekeeper. You want to go in through there, that's all you. But don't blame the person that gives you the access as being the one that you're having a conversation with, so that you can say that I'm doing something to you. he's doing something. He's doing something for, and then you just go ahead and then you do it again, and then you do it again. You know, people aren't stupid. They're not going to be foolish to realize that one day there was something going on that they're just not going to tell you. So yeah, definitely we still have an understanding more than anything, and an explanation of what's going on. They deserve that kind of privacy. If you're going to go and talk to some demon or whatever, that's your thing, and that's fine. But never bring it back to me, because there's different ways to take care of things that doesn't have to be, you know, aggressive in a bad way. So that's your job, and with my blessing, you can absolutely use the gatekeeper at your own peril, without, and assume all the consequences that it takes to be there. Be responsible with the things that you're doing on the other side, the promises, the agreements, whatever other demonic thing that you like, but leave me out of it.